Welcome to the home of the DIY movement, where we build stuff and paint things.
All right, y'all, it's Truckin' Tuesday and we're back at it. I'm wearing the same thing I wore for the Saturday video. Nah, we're gonna work on the firewall today. We're gonna rough in the bodywork on this. May weld that up, may put some fiberglass on it. Fiberglass all right here. Rough it in. Hell, we might finish it up. It's really not that much now I'm looking at it. And then we also have a guy coming to give a quote on Sandblast. So let me take you guys next door, show you what we got lined up. We do need to get some rattle can in there. We're gonna get the truck bed quote for sandblasting and get all this crap out. What we want him to do is basically sandblast the inside of the bed so we don't gotta sand it. Inside and underneath, probably. Not the outside, that's already been taken down. That's an epoxy, needs mucho body work. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think he's gonna charge or gonna wanna charge. I'm guessing between $500 and $700. We'll see. We'll see. Also gonna get some work in on this hood where we last left off on this hood. We roughed in the filler work. It's been in epoxy this whole time for a week. So we're gonna finish this up. I think we could finish up the hood completely on the filler work. Block it 180, see what we got. I remember there was another little spot right here, kind of a low spot. Not bad, not bad. But I think that's today's goal also, is we're gonna finish up this hood and get it in epoxy and then we can set it to the side. These are all Bobby's parts. Might have him prep some of that. I don't think we're ready for color on anything yet, but we're getting closer. That's the plan. Hood, firewall, dude's supposed to be here at 1 o'clock. Mobile sandblaster, you guys seen him on the channel. He did the blue 64. He did Billie Jean. He did a lot of work on my 60. He did Bobby's car. Forgot what else. He's been out here a few times. Prices have increased each time, so we'll see. We'll see what he's talking about. Bring you guys back.
All right, so I just smeared some fiberglass filler over the heavy welded areas, and then the areas that didn't need much filling, we just skimmed a little bit of the 3M Platinum Plus body filler. Then I had my buddy, the owner of the truck, he's the one that, you know, sanded down all this stuff. This is the hood in guide coat, Marker Dry guide coat. You guys see it on the channel all the time. Getting ready to block this thing down. It did block down pretty good. It's definitely getting there. A couple more rounds and we should be looking real good. Here's the typical blocks you see on the channel. Black diamond, U-pole, dolphin glaze for some shallow areas. That's just a Harbor Freight brush. Works as a good alternative to compressed air when you're trying to get rid of the dust. Here he is working on the firewall. This was actually his first time mixing filler, so he's learning. He did a good job. You know, I told him worst case is if you have an ugly spread, you just sand it off and start over. So it's really nothing to be afraid about.
All right, here we are about 3.5 hours later of blocking this hood. It's lunchtime and it's in 180. That's all I used today was 180 and the U-pole dolphin glaze. Some minor low spots, black diamond, sunmite 180. All the yellow is filler from last weekend that needed to be knocked down some more. This is the U-pole dolphin glaze from today. Just some real kind of shallow areas that needed just a little bit, but feel pretty good about this. I think we're done with the filler on this. I'm gonna get it in epoxy here in a couple hours. Set it to the side. He's been working on the firewall. Spread some Duraglass first over some weld areas, and then the 3M Platinum Plus. And we're just trying to clean it up just a little bit, not trying to get it perfect. But it's getting there. This will also be hit in epoxy. when we do the hood. So we'll bring you guys back. All right, here we are. We're getting ready to spray this hood. It's finished in 180. Like I said, mixed up 24 ounces. That's enough for 2 coats on this hood. Letting it marinate. It's about done on this firewall. We made an executive decision to go ahead and delete the drip rail. So Bobby's going to weld these holes up for us. Not going to do a drip rail. He's going to weld up these little 3 holes for us. And we're going to get this thing in epoxy again. So this thing was blocked twice so far. The plan for this is epoxy and then probably the feather fill. Block it one more time with the feather fill and then 1 round of 2K high build and block that. So it's going to be blocked a total of 4 times. Yep, just like that. So he's wiping it down using the solvent-based stuff. Is that the solvent-based stuff? What does it smell like?
It's what do we last use?
What do we do? Bobby stuff?
Bobby stuff.
Yeah, I think that smells like solvent. Yeah, yeah, that's solvent. So this is going to be blocked 4 times, man. So this thing is going to be, it's going to be a mirror when it's done. Pretty confident. Feel pretty good about it. So hopefully we are done with filler work on this hood. So I'll bring you guys back once we start spraying.
Alright, so here I am going to get this thing in epoxy. The gun was acting up. It was kind of sputtering on me. So for the first coat, it didn't really go on very evenly. Once I was done with the first coat, I looked into the problem and it was the cap wasn't screwed on tight. So I had my buddy, he's the last one that cleaned the gun. Not to throw him under the bus. But it's just the way you learn, you know. So second coat went on much better. Way more uniform. I don't think this thing needs polyester primer, but since we have a whole gallon, I'm probably going to end up putting it on. Here it is after 2 coats of epoxy. So all this is epoxy and filler right now. No urethane at all, and you can see the reflections are definitely getting there. It's looking good. I think we're going to go ahead and use the poly since we have it. We ended up having about 2 ounces left over. Mixed up 24 for this job, so 22 would have been just fine, or maybe even 20 would have been enough. So the hood is going to sit until we're ready for it.
Like that, or you like the original?
I like it like that. Way better.
Will you leave like this, or you do more body work?
Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah, we do more.
No, I'm asking you. Will you leave like this?
Nah.
So if you were at the house doing this,
I would do the edges.
you would redo the edges?
Yeah, I'd clean up the edges a little bit more.
Yeah.
But as far as like the face of it, like nah.
Are you gonna see out of this part?
Yeah.
A little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the top.
Most of that. That's a wiper motor, brake to the left, and then the bulkhead steering column.
From here.
So you probably like the motor would be like right here.
The motor would probably be to about right here.
Yeah.
So like that one right here, you won't see that. You don't see that, right?
Yeah, you'll see it. I don't think the heads go that far.
No.
Oh no, cause it's like right in here, huh?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. We'll just clean up those round things too.
Yeah, we gotta
figure something out on that.
You can put murals right here.
Yeah, put one of you.
Chalino Sanchez.
You, Bobby.
Put it
Put
in
you
your
up,
local
Bobby.
drug dealer.
Yeah.
That's the thing to do, seems.
Yeah. Mencho.
So that's funny. Yeah. So it's in the epoxy, and once it's in one color, you can see a lot more. But it doesn't need much, man. I say right now, it's like 80% done. It probably needs another 4 hours of work, maybe 3, and then another round of spraying. We didn't put anything here. We just shaved those, so that needs a skim.
Yeah.
But this is looking good. It had all them dimples and stuff. Ran dry right there a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Rookie.
shave the drip rails. We just spotted those in. That needs body work. It's nothing fancy to look at.
Yeah.
We did. Oh, so the hood's done. I think I showed that. We did get the sandblaster out here, and we'll see. Let's see what the comments say on what he wants. But we're going to get the inside of the bed done, the underside of the bed done, the inside of the tailgate, around the door jamb of the door, where the flange is at, and underneath this cab. And it's going to be mobile. He's going to come out to the house like we always do and do it for us in what, 3 weeks we said?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
So curious what you guys think that would cost. I'll say it's between 500 and 1,000. What do you guys? What do you think that's worth? First off, because I mean, for us to sit and wire wheel around the doors and actually bare metal inside the bed and all that. I mean, you're talking like 2 weeks, like 2 Saturdays of 2 people.
Yeah.
32 hours. 32 hours of 32 man hours. So at some point, I mean, I know the channel is all about do it yourself, but at some point you got to figure, well, how much is my time worth? Because if I could pay this dude to do it and it's cheaper and I can go and do what I do and make money to pay for it, then it makes sense to do it, to have him do it.
Yeah.
Versus you doing it because you're losing time and money. Plus, it's a really messy job. You'll see, like, it's messy. You gotta be fully suited and all that. It's loud.
Yeah.
But looking forward to that. The hood is looking real good. Right now, it's already absorbing. The filler is absorbing the epoxy, so that's ready for feather fill. The tailgate is ready for feather fill. The fenders are ready for feather fill. I think next we'll tackle this cab because it's not much. That'll be in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Top is good. We got one little
dent
ding.
up top.
Yeah.
We opted to shave the drip rails. We're gonna go 2-tone. Just haven't decided on the color. I like the carmine red, man. It's the color of the Cadillac.
Yeah. It's a nice red.
Red and gray. Red and black.
Red and black.
Not red and khaki.
Nah, I ain't feeling that. What do y'all think?
Yeah, what do y'all think, man? We're thinking carmine red, which is a GM. I mean, GM made that color for a long time. But curious what you guys think, man. That sandblast job is worth, and how much would it cost in your area? And factor in, he's mobile. You
Yeah.
gotta take the shit nowhere. You gotta load it up nowhere.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's huge, man. So.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sit inside of that bed and sand it down.
You ain't gonna be doing this with the grinder on your knees.
Yeah, between all the grooves and all
20
that.
years ago.
Yeah, no.
Hang that up.
No.
Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Truckin' Tuesday. Bring you back on the next one.
Peace.